Leo, hi, this is your read for the next 7 days from Jane from Divine Rail. So let's get straight to it. Top and bottom of the deck. Oh, making a judgment call. Right, you could receive some sort of honest communication. It mightn't be massively mature communication, but there's some sort of making a judgment call based on your own, everything you've learned up to now, based on your own judgment for your higher soul benefit, really. Alrighty, so that's what that's to say in there. So current energy for Leo. It could be right, something could be quite toxic about this loving Two of Cups thing. You could be thinking too much about them, or missing them, or obsessed about them a bit, you know, because you've taken the higher ground, or they are with you. You're taking the higher ground, or there's a need to take the higher ground here. That person sort of climbed to the top of the mountain, warding off people that want a piece of it, you know. This is you and your energy. Be the sunshine, Leo, very Leo and fire energy. You know, love yourself, and things have got to come from true teamwork, and that's all in the energy. So you maintain that higher ground for that, you know, because at the moment that what potentially could be a loving Two of Cups is still toxic for you. I know I've read previous ones where you had to stand up for that, didn't you? And it's like you're doing it because it was a win at all costs energy, wasn't it? I remember it was someone's way or the highway, whoever I was reading for, and this is the progress from that. It's like, so you're standing, someone you were moved for anyway, is standing the higher ground. Yes, it could be potentially beautiful, but you know, there's a need for true teamwork, and we don't put up with things when we're totally loving ourselves, you know what I mean, and truly loving ourselves and valuing ourselves fully, because things like that creep up onto us, don't they, as well. We think we're doing all right, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, I've put up with that. I shouldn't have put up with that. It's like, you know, and that's part of that new cycle of loving you, ending that old cycle that was, and loving you, because you know, if we're not receiving 10 out of 10, then we've got to keep an eye on what we've been tolerating, haven't we? And just realise how cool we are, isn't it? So this is you in your power as well, as a Leo, very fire sign. You know, you get what you want kind of thing. Yeah, there's a missed opportunity here, and going within for more wisdom as you are in your power, you see. So when relationships are right, there's two people who are independently fab, and you know, happy with each other as well, you know. But if you were doing your thing and being great, but someone's trying to pull it back, then that's not right, is it either? So be in your power, go within for wisdom if you need to about this, what's currently a missed opportunity. Be careful of lethargy as well, because that missed opportunity card can, you know, can see how can it be bothered, kind of, do you know what I mean? We can get that way a little bit as well. So, but it seems like you're doing such the right thing, maintain that higher ground, loving you, you know, being positive and beautiful fire energy. For teamwork, you want true teamwork. Yeah, so there's still conflict in that current energy, two people not on the same page. Anything else? And that's what these things are for, these communications, aren't they, for, you know, supposed to grow from them, really, aren't we? Because that with that is awful, but that is beautiful, isn't it? And that's where there's learnings that's needed. You know, people want to improve there's been some sort of slow and steady offer with an empress, or you being the empress, don't get caught in genders. There was some sort of tower moment. Something wasn't built on solid ground, something was toxic. We will clarify that before we go any further. Anything else in the current energy for Leo? Okay, right, we'll clarify that then. So can you clarify these three cards, please? Yeah, something wasn't built on solid ground, something toxic. Let's have a look. Okay, wanting stability. Missing somebody. So currently having a tough moment because someone's missing somebody here. Yeah, well, this is you and your power with inner strength. Kind of like, oh, but which way do I go here? Oh. I wish people just would be cool with each other. So I mean, it's kind of how we learn things from everyone who have been, you know, since being little, isn't it? So we've got to learn to get better, don't we? Yeah, there's some sort of holding back on energy, but wanting this like new beginning, you know. I mean, it's like innocent energy, you know, innocently just like, I just want to go for it. And I feel like it's like someone doesn't want to hold back on the energy, or someone's being greedy and not giving enough, and when really someone just really wants to go, come on, let's just go for it, you know, let's have a nice time. Anything else? So you're being, it's like you're being really in a strength here to hold back on that energy. Anything else? Because your energy looks lovely here. Yeah, sort of like, which way do I go? Don't know where I'm going. In two minds here, the blindfolds on. Yeah. Well, it takes two, doesn't it? It takes teamwork. It takes two to tango. In a way that's a cool dance. You know, that's the thing. Yes. Some sort of deceit here going on. Having patience. Be careful if you're dealing with the Aries as well, man, because this is like lies and deceit, but having patience about that. So just in case that's a different message. But also, see, that's the Empress and this is the Emperor. That's like a strong connection. It could be divine counterparts. But someone perhaps lying to themselves. Right, well, let's clarify that then. What we're talking about here. Okay, so let's clarify. That was just my son coming in there, so if there's a little jump in the video. Right, let's clarify these then. So the Patience card, the Emperor card, some sort of conflict. So someone could be dealing with an Emperor energy, you know, of it, Aries, that you need to be patient with, because they're a bit sort of, well, there could be some sort of conflict about lies and deceit here. Tell us more. Oh, someone who you're dealing with is that divine masculine energy, really, that's been lying and deceiving, this conflict. Yeah, right. So this is where someone's holding on to the energy, and just, you know, someone wants to, yeah, it's the same sort of thing that we read there before. Just wanting to, you know, trying to hold back on the energy, just wanting to start again, just let's start again kind of thing, you know, or wanting to start again somewhere else. And someone needs to hold back on energy. Anything else? Why the lies and deceit card? Yeah, we'll not take it, don't take any BS about any lies and deceit. You know, something you've worked really hard for it to be just. There's still conflict about it, isn't there? Yeah, just wanting something solid to start here. Someone to come and say it and apologise, or, you know, and that would start some sort of solid thing, you know, for a new passionate beginning. So you're holding back, some sort of holding back on energy because it's like, no, so you're maintaining the higher ground, so you're holding back on just wanting to, like, come on, let's just start again, isn't it? Because there needs to be some sort of, from the other side, to balance this properly and come away from, you know, I'm sorry for this or whatever, and you know what I mean. And yeah, and for a passionate new beginning, that's what's wanted, and walking away from things that don't serve. And it might mean walking away from this, you know, if it's not right, it's wrong. If it might be a no for now, a yes for later, and all of that kind of thing. But what it's like the energy of letting go, walking away from anything that doesn't serve, and that includes any sort of lies and deceit and toxicity. So it's like the energies, you know, if people change, it can move in a different way. If they don't, then it's, you know what I mean, it's like, keep walking. Anything else for that? Okay, all right, so that's all I can tell you there. Hope that helps. Anyone watching, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Right, so there you go. So that's the energies coming. I mean, love, it looks like you're in some lovely energy. You know, it's like, it's just perhaps who you're dealing with. So, energies, and I have just seen sort of that Ten of Swords, which, you know, you might have had to deal with some sort of betrayal or lies, and do you mean that you have to, yeah, that you're standing strong about. I mean, this is you and your power, you know, very much inner strength, very much inner strength, even if it is a deep connection as well. So, you know, that the Leo's all about that inner strength, like inner strong, you know, connecting with the heart strength as well. Beautiful. And that sunshine being here, you're very much in that energy. Keep doing that. Okay, for betterment for Leo. For betterment for Leo, what is that? Come from the heart. Talk from the heart. With that inner strength, Leo, strong heart. Sort of thing, you know. Just speak from the heart. What you do. Go forth that way. It could be about, you know, someone moving towards an apology to you or you to them. Still hold back on energy, be careful, make sure things are balanced. You do want something more solid and committed. Drive it forward no matter what's going on unconsciously. Passionate new beginnings, you know, passionate endeavours as well, projects. It's a beautiful time. It looks like the time is right for you to be more committed to you as well. You need just as fair as balance, and that's the suggestion. So just, you know, don't overgive to anyone. You know, make sure you're receiving as much as you're giving in any, you know, putting in any relationship the same back with your life as well, you know. So no matter what happens, you're solid, yeah, and enjoying your time and all of that. So just be careful, because sometimes we just want to open our hearts and give it all when we're naturally like that as well, you know. So but be astute and make sure things do definitely come from balance as you drive it forward for passionate new beginnings and come from the heart. Okie dokie, be committed to you. Okay, I hope that helps, Leo. And right, well, okay, the extended read, let's talk about this connection. Let's see where their energy's at and what their intentions could be towards you as well. So if you want to hear more about that, join me in the extended. Link is below in the description. If not, please, please do press subscribe if you do like the readings, like anything like that. It all helps the channel. And anywho, I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye.